Welcome to the first ever UEWA VideoCast. To kickstart this episode, we're going to take a look at a match taken from Shooting Star Wrestling as Brett Valentine takes on Dynamic Pro Wrestling's Danny Hope. Let's check out that match right now.
Now, I don't really agree with the fans' reactions on this guy. He's a very technically sound, very well-rounded wrestler. Yeah, and the fans are getting on his case just because he comes from another company.
Yeah, you got to question his decision to wrestle for a smaller promotion. You've got to set your sights high in this business. You'd never see me sat behind the commentary table in DPW. It's just too small time for Diamond Mills. I just wouldn't do it.
Can I have a funky catchphrase like a diamond in front of my name? I don't have a prefix at all. I could do with one.
Hanson, Casey Hanson.
That could work. Well, Danny Hope here, making his entrance to the boos of the Shooting Star Wrestling fans. Personally, I don't see how you could boo such a well-rounded physical specimen such as Danny Hope. As soon as they see him wrestle, they will get behind him. He's a very, very good wrestler.
In a very, very poor promotion.
Well, I'm trying to put that to one side. Not this guy. What? You have got to be kidding me.
I know you've got a
This guy is still on these shows.
I know
this guy is getting cheered by these fans. I mean, just look at him.
I'd rather not.
He is an arrogant, lucky punk young kid with no business being here.
Well, unfortunately, here he is, and he is representing the company which I'm employed for the night, being paid rather handsomely, I will add.
I think this is a ridiculous decision. I mean, what happened on the last show? Brett Valentine losing to Reigns. What happened the show before? Brett Valentine getting pinned by Scotty Hex and Prince Armin.
Yeah, it's done nothing really here.
I mean, why would you pick such a guy with such a proven track record of losing?
Maybe because he has got that little extra something to prove. Do you know, I don't... For Hope? I will indeed, sir. Yeah, they look expensive. Well, the bell's rang, the match is underway. It's Brett Valentine.
I can't believe they would pick a guy like Brett Valentine to represent the company. I mean, they could have picked me, they could have picked Reigns, they could have picked plenty of guys. I mean, why did he pick Reigns? Pick Reigns against Danny Hope.
It is a bit of a slap in the face from your point of view that you weren't asked to represent the company.
I wasn't asked, no.
And they've elected to
let's put all this aside, okay? Because Danny Hope is representing the scum. Danny Hope is representing the enemy.
Brett Valentine is scum. I mean, he's a punk. Look at his track record in Shooting Star Wrestling. The very first show gets a fluke win in the Fatal 4-Way. And the commentators sit here and talk about Brett Valentine as the future of British wrestling. They should have been talking about Casey Hanson as the future of British wrestling. I am the future. You know, they talk about Brett Valentine as a star. I should be mentioned as a star.
my defence. I wasn't around for the first show. If I was,
second.
Was it you and Brahma?
Yes.
You and Brahma. He's taken the mickey out of me. Brett Valentine, he's going to go on to be big things in this business. How dare you say that? How dare? I watched the DVD. I saw the commentary.
again, on my defence, it wasn't me.
You watch it. If you go back and
Your hatred for Brett Valentine is
if you go back and review that tape, Brett Valentine, he didn't pin me cleanly. Reigns was there, he did some move, Brett landed on top of me, fluky pin, and people talk about Brett Valentine as being the future of this business in this country. That is just ridiculous. I should have been the one to win that match. It should have been me.
Let's get going.
And ever since then, every time I see him, he makes my blood boil.
Please let it go for a minute. This match is about more than that. It is about more than being Brett Valentine versus Danny. But why Hope represents Dynamic Pro Wrestling, and Brett Valentine has been chosen by management to represent.
Why would you pick Brett Valentine? If you own this company, would you pick Brett Valentine to represent this company? It is a ridiculous and preposterous decision. Why would you do it?
Side has lots from Danny. I'm not going to consider.
And I know that I could beat Brett Valentine.
Well, I've no doubt that you could beat Brett Valentine, and I'm pretty sure you could beat Danny Hope as well.
Danny Hope goes on there from the loose shot from Brett Valentine. But Brett Valentine hits him with that close.
Danny
Hope is retreating here.
If you notice there, a very weak clothesline. This is the kind of things I'm talking about Brett Valentine. People go on about how good he was. Did you see the weak clothesline there? That wouldn't let me off my feet. That's all I'm saying. That was a very, very poor clothesline. He's trying to represent this company and get a win for this company.
I'm sure the only reason that clothesline was not as successful as it was because Danny Hope was trying to duck under it at the same time that he connected.
Well, I just don't think Brett Valentine is the wrestler that everyone makes him out to be. You know, he's getting all these opportunities. He's getting this opportunity to represent Shooting Star Wrestling when I wasn't asked.
It's
just ridiculous.
I'm just ignoring everything you said. Shoulder block take down Danny Hope now down on the mat.
Yeah, you can ignore him, Adam. Just rather
But it's the truth.
have ignored Casey Hansen. He should be in there representing Shooting Star, not this.
Both of you.
I mean, I hate DPW as much as the next man. They're a small piss out promotion.
Why did you pick a real superstar like Casey Hansen or someone like Range who beat Brett Valentine on the last show? Why would you have somebody who lost? Why would you pick the loser to face Danny Hope?
Let's talk about DPW. They think of themselves as proper pro wrestling. Proper pro wrestling. They are the company who thinks themselves to be better than everyone else. It's so good, in fact, that they neglect to pay their commentary staff.
Again, I'll reiterate to you that what I said to Casey, that you'd never see me lower myself and work for such a small company as DPW. They're just below my radar. You know, you set your sights high. You don't go back to the gutter once you've been to the very top. Unless you're crap.
Dynamic Pro Wrestling, the company that buried a large amount.
Oh, no, can't get him over there with a clothesline. Tries to clothesline him outside.
The guy who waited for them to get in.
Well, between your arguing, I'm actually calling the match here. Brett Valentine couldn't get Danny Hope over the top rope. He really struggled. Not enough force in the clothesline. Eventually managed to dump him on the outside. And I mean, if he was a more experienced, a guy like Reigns, a strong wrestler would have been able to get him over the top in the one go. He's expended more energy, and he could have almost won this match by now.
But the clothesline was so weak, you'd struggle to hang your mum's big bloomies on it.
Danny Hope went for the double axe on him, but Brett, instead of getting back in, rolled back out. And Danny Hope handled the canvas, and there is a vertical suplex.
See,
that's not enough body on body there.
See, that's the thing that lets Brett Valentine down. He is quite a solid wrestler. He does have potential, yes. But you saw with that suplex, if he would have maybe hooked the leg, maybe hooked both legs, maybe grabbed a bit of tights even, he might have had the win on Danny Hope. But a lackadaisical cover, you know, this is what's going to cost him wins. The only time Brett Valentine wins is when he gets a fleet win.
Brett is not the kind of guy who's going to grab a handful of tights in order to get a win.
And he's the kind of guy that will never get anywhere in this sport.
Well, apart from you guys saying that he's going to. Where's Casey Hansen's praise? Grandma? You aren't even here. You take cheap shots at me, I'll take cheap shots at you when you're not here.
Reverse knife edge shot from Danny Hope.
Beautiful shot from Danny Hope. I'm sorry if I'm ranting on a bit about this, but I feel very, very strongly about this situation.
Very strong.
Yeah, so you should really. It's like you've been looked over.
You do agree with me. I mean, I don't agree why you would pick someone like this to represent the company. And I mean, Danny Hope does beat Brett Valentine tonight. I don't know if it takes notice, and they see, you know, that it was a wrong decision to pick Brett Valentine. You know, if Brett Valentine does win this match, then, you know, all credit to him. If he can defeat Danny Hope, you know, I'll give him a round of applause. I'll say, well done. And then I'll say, you know, I can still beat you, Brett Valentine. Oh, dear. Well, the shoulder was all... See, as you can see here, Danny Hope in control of the match. He's got Brett Valentine, you know, he's wheezing, he's out of breath on the ropes there, he's being choked.
Is that what you really want then? Even though you hate Brett Valentine so much, do you really want Danny Hope to win? I really want the Invaders to come in here and get a win, even though it's Brett Valentine.